How old are you again? 19? 20?
I'm 18.
Okay, good. You know, I couldn't be with you if you were underage. You are aware of that, right?
Yeah, I know.
This was the first film I've seen that I would potentially be working on where I couldn't quite understand the story at first. I was just like, what's going on here? This is so artistic, but I don't quite understand what's happening.
The first thing I saw on the script was a very personal story with excitement of youth pouring off the pages.
Not only the writing style, but the story. I thought it was a great story, pretty. I think the key words that come to my mind with the script are familiarity. It was relatable. And as an actor, for me, the pacing of the script, I really liked. It felt very natural.
You don't have an ID?
Not yet, no.
What kind of fucking 18-year-old are you? You don't have an ID?
I have a school ID.
You need to get a real state ID, Leo.
I know. Leo having a musical talent as well was really beautiful.
A lot of the times Michael and I would come up with playlists. We would be writing sort of about talking, especially about how we met, creating our world before you see those moments in the film.
I have a school ID.
No, you need a real state ID, Leo.
I know.
If we were to get caught doing something we weren't supposed to be doing and you couldn't prove your age, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Idiot.
I didn't think about that.
Of course you didn't.
I'm sorry.
It's not every day you get to work with such talented artists like Michael and Betty. These guys were really connected to who they were as characters and the work that they were performing.
Of course.
Once we got into production, everything went pretty well. I'm a huge defendant that the movie happens during pre-production. We had our schedules organized really well. We had our shot lists locked down. We had gone to all the locations and done the location scout.
The great parts about being on set was everyone was there to help each other. Everyone was constantly getting to know one another. And I think that's important when you're on a decently sized set.
Best impression of me? Yeah.
Wait, have you guys seen the movie Gladiator 5K?
No.
Oh man, you suck. You haven't seen that? What the fuck? I don't know.
The fact that we were 2 cars worth of people and everybody was doing everything, it was really run and gun, allowed us to do something that with a crew of even 6 people or 7 people, we would not be able to do.
I would say also probably one of my favorite things behind the scenes or off camera was just hanging out with the crew and everybody. A lot of times you don't get to mingle with the crew and people behind the scenes and the talent. So that was nice to be able to really just mesh with everybody and hang out and have some fun.
After I had first received Cigarettes After Dark, Hector and I were going back and forth about what kind of music we wanted to put in the film. We knew we wanted piano, we knew we wanted strings. I sat down at my piano at home. It took a couple weeks, and then I had a theme. I played it on the piano and sent a voice memo to Hector. He loved it. And then I started scoring it.
I think music is the most powerful storytelling technique that you can use to your advantage when telling a story. Liam went back to his hometown and got a youth orchestra that he used to play with to play the instruments for the score. And that was just amazing to me. That was a very humbling experience because we were able to provide kids with an opportunity for growth and with an opportunity to create what they love the most, which is music. People should support this film because it means something. It's a film that has a lot of story, unlike a lot of the things that are being shown today.
The experience that the movie is about is, it could not be more universal. And I don't think it gets any more raw than the movie that we ended up making.
Cigarettes After Dark really explores that transition from innocence to reality. So the theme of the film really is just discovering what love is and experiencing it for the first time.
I think you see this theme of really just showing what could happen if you find the right person, but it's not the right time. This just highlights kind of the reality that you could find a person who's great for you, but if the timing isn't right and you haven't done the work yourself, it won't turn out the way you want it to. Or for the most part, it usually won't turn out in a healthy way. And I think that's the big message, is self-love comes first.
It's one of the most artistic descriptions I've seen of this theme. And, you know, the way it's shot, the way the characters act, the kind of slice of life nature of the film.
We've got a real message here, things that everybody, regardless of your age, can relate to. It's a film that you can feel. Go support Cigarettes After Dark to feel something special.